let's get this party started. Thank you for taking a minute to watch this one. I was really led to share with you what it is that I do weekly for my regimen to stay alive. We are fighting. We got so many different variants out there of this bug. Some took the shot, some didn't take the shot. But I just want to make sure we know with or without the shot, we got to fight to stay alive. So that's what I'm doing. I have a very challenged immune system. I don't have a spleen. And so I fight a lot of things. I only have a lung and a half. So I'm just very, very cautious. I'm not afraid. I'm being prepared. So let me show you what I do every week, and I pray that you can see because the light is not that good in here. I got all this light, and it's still not that good. Maybe it's too much light. Maybe I'm in a dark spot, but whatever. Let's get started with this here. I want to show you what I do, and I have revolted back to doing what I had been doing years ago, and Holy Spirit told me to get it so it can go straight to my bloodstream, especially during this time now, when we're in such a place that our immune systems are being challenged so much. And so I began to study about this fruit, which I think is very, very key to a lot of things, and that is mango. Can you see that mango? And so I don't know anything about fruit. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not any of that. I'm just sharing what I know that's been helping me. And I'm going to show you all the vitamins that I've been taking for years to try to keep colds off and all that stuff. And, we are fighting. Okay, so anyway, mango. So I'm going to read a little bit about the mango and what I've been doing to revolt back to my healthy eating because I love me some cookies, okay? And we're going to talk about that sugar spirit that has been coming around to haunt us. I mean, it literally calls my name every store I go in. It could be a corner store, a gas store. It tells me, check the cookies out. But I want you to know that we have got to fight. So anyway, this is what I wrote down to you to go and Google it yourself in regards to this mango. It's packed with multiple nutrients, all types of vitamins. And in spite of all the vitamins I take, I'm going to show you in just a few minutes, I think it's important that you still put in some things. And I'm going to show this real quick before I go into all the nutrients. I always say, the doctor, when I go to the doctor, they want me to bring a list of my meds. And they be thinking I'm going to come in. When I go to the doctor, I see so many people at my age, young, having so many bags of these, okay, prescriptions. But I have a list only with these vitamins. You might say, well, you can get all them to just do a multiple vitamin, but I need a little bit more, okay, because of me not having a spleen and not being able to eat, certain things like meats and things like that, and I only eat, no beef and all that kind of stuff. But I don't eat a lot of meat, so I have to, go a little bit further to try to make sure I stay strong at my age and stuff like that. But I have a bag of vitamins, and so they be looking for the bag of prescriptions like everybody else coming in with all these freezer bags. It just really cringes me. I'm like, really? I'm not having it. And then the lady being there in the nursing office going, do you have a bag of your... I said, no, I don't have no bag. I gave you the list already. It's vitamins. Okay, and then that's it, because I'm not taking all that stuff. I believe that God wants us to work our bodies through what he's given us in the earth. So listen, I want you to know that this particular list that I'm giving you now in a few minutes that I take, you let God guide you, but this is what's been working for Sandy. Okay, so it's packed with I'm talking about the mango now. It's packed with multiple types of vitamins, and I said Google it. There's a list there, but one of the things that I like about the list, it says that it has a great agent for antioxidant. It's packed with 67%. That stood out to me, of vitamin C, and it's great for your immune system. That's obvious. All right, and then it talks about it's good for your heart health, and I need that. It talks about the eye health. I'm like, yes, because I've been fighting my eye situation, even though I had the cataracts and had the surgery on my eyes. But the devil wants to try to blind me so I can't do this or write my books like I do, but he's crazy. It still ain't working. And so the eyes, it's good for the eye health. And other area that I fight is my stomach. It's great for the digestive system. It has fiber in it. It has the lutein for the eyes, of course. And guess what? It is very high in vitamin A for the hair. and for the nails. And I noticed that, and I'll share in a few minutes, how my nails start to grow and stuff like that, even though they've been breaking off a lot. The more I've been taking what I'm going to show you in a few minutes, my nails begin to grow more, and my hair became stronger. And it also has some cancer fighting agents in it for other stuff. But people use this mango on their salads and everything like that too. But we got to fight that sugar. During this pandemic, we have got to fight sugar. I want to make sure I got all my little notes here and share those with you. And wanted to share about how he sent me back to this particular regimen so it can hopefully help some others out to consider it as well. I noticed that, and trust me, the little weight I lost, because I am 5'8", and I know I weigh about 200 and maybe 15. Okay, but that's because I am tall and large frame, big boned. But still, we have our weight that hides itself, and we got to make sure that we be careful and not trying to be so image conscious as much as health conscious. So here we are. I want to make sure that you understand that what I'm showing you here today is all what Sandy does. All right. So in the morning, the first thing I do, I'm showing you what I do, and I'm sacrificing my stuff right now because I really be wanting to get my stuff done. Okay. So here is my baby aspirin. Of course, I do my regimen, the low dose aspirin. I do the 81 low dose aspirin because many people, that may have had the shot, or many people who may have had lung issues in time past, or the flu or whatever, blood clots start coming out of lungs. Okay, blood clots goes key. So I get the chillable one, so it goes straight to my bloodstream. Okay, I do all this before I go anywhere, and I try not to go anywhere right now because of this pandemic that are raised up. I try to be very, very cautious about where I'm going, ordering, or just making sure that I go way before a whole bunch of people get into the store. I try to get up very early in the morning, to see the less people, the better. I don't have to be running around trying to social distance. Just go away. I'm trying to make sure that everybody ain't trying to get on me and be on aisles with people that hut you, and sneezing all day and coughing. So anyway, get this. They're asking to take every day, okay? And then get your doctor's permission. Anyway, then I take the airborne. This one right here that says health support immune system. Can you see that? And I'm not advertising nobody. This is just what Sandy gives, okay? This is the one I take, the airborne. It's a little pricey. Like, okay, everybody wants to ring time. Time I get started. Look like a mailman. Y'all have to hold on. Hey, thank you. Be safe. Ooh, Lord. Okay, here we go. Glad I answered. I was because I was waiting on the package. Okay, back again. So anyway, like I said, get whatever you feel is here, whatever vitamin C you use it. All right, because I use coke. Then I have these vitamins. I want to share what I do. I really don't like the idea of putting these capsules in my system, but we gotta do. Some of us. Some don't like capsules, or some don't like tablets. So anyway, I'm required to take 4 of these, okay, because they have so many other nutrients in it. So I don't like to suck on these because they're chewable. I don't have the teeth to do it either. So I take mine, I put them down here in my smoothie jar, okay? I put them all in here so they can be crumbled all up and go straight to my bloodstream. Okay, 4 of those. Then I take the elderberry. See that? The elderberry emergence. I put that. Take it in there. All right. Now, let's talk about what I take each day. Many of you want to call it old-fashioned, but it's not being old-fashioned. I set my vitamins up each week so I can make sure that I'm consistent in taking them. Okay. And so every week I pick them up, and then I have a little container that I set in the morning to prepare me where I make my smoothie, and I put them in here so I know to remember to take them. Here's the deal. I get so tired of taking them capsules, I decided to take what is here in here. I use one of these little containers, and I put them on top of my smoothie container. I set it on top of it here, and to remind me 2 things. One, to remind me, and I have this little note here to put my 4 ice cubes to remind me of that, because it just don't taste good. I want it to taste kind of like ice cream or slush. So that's why I do that, to remind me so I won't have it bland or, not feeling cool to wake me up and energize me. So the 4 ice cubes, I use ice cubes. Some people want to use crushed ice. Do whatever you want. The 4 is what I do, so it gauges how I'm putting in whatever else I want. That's the best I can say. Okay. So 4 ice cubes. And then in here, I have echinacea. You can see all these capsules. I got echinacea. What else I got? I got turmeric. I got lutein. I got those 4 tablets I told you, airborne. And what else I got in here? I got, I don't know what else. But anyway, anything that's got a capsule, I take my time and literally take them and open them up and put them in here with my 4 ice cubes. Okay, so I hadn't done it yet, but anyway, I'm doing it now because I thought I had already done them. But I want you to see that you just unscrew it and make sure you have it over that and slowly squeeze it, a little gently squeeze it. All the powder would come out of the capsule and you can throw the capsule away. Okay, because I don't like the idea that it's even in my stomach. Okay, so, but anyway, that's why I started back doing these. I'm so grateful that God put me back on that. So in all my other vitamins, I've got stool softener. I got flaxseed. There's another one that's really, really good for our heart, our health, our nails, a whole 9. Full of vitamins. You do all your Google on that. Of course, blood pressure is the only one that I have. And the doctor has me on 10, and I sliced it in half, 5. You know why I say he's not going to keep me on the 10? Because this flaxseed actually controls the blood pressure as well. And those that are diabetic and all of that, we got to be very, very careful with sugar intake. I'm not diabetic. I'm just talking to you about as global, we need to be very, very careful. All right, so I do that. I've got the D3 in here. Oh, there's so many things. But anyway, I'm sharing those with you so you can know. I was trying to see what else, but that's it. All right. Okay, so all of those I will take after the smoothie. Now, let's get to the meat of the matter. We all know that we need to drink at least between 8 glasses or more of water a day. I keep this by me as though it's just somebody that's talking to me every day. So I try to keep it in my ID. Drink the water. We need the water to flush out all these things that's in our sinuses, that's coming through our eyes, our ears, whatever, in our mouth. And I'll talk about the mouth at the end. But we need this water, okay? We need to drink that. So I try to make sure it stays in the bed with me, wherever I'm sitting. In the living room, I got it sitting by my side to remember, drink water. Or I'll drink water like every commercial. And the reason why I get the squirt kind, because it's easier to squirt in your mouth, and the more you do that, the more you can drink before you know it. All right, here we go. Now, the thing that I wanted to share about what I'm doing here with these, I'll take my vitamins afterwards. So then I put in, and I want you all to know, this is the one that I put in for my drink or my smoothie. For me to get the milk or whatever vitamin content. I use the Atkins. I ain't promoting nobody. Okay, I just did a little research trying to see which one was best for me. Now Atkins, I only get the cream and vanilla. You get whatever kind you like, but I don't want all that sugar. Okay, sugar is killing us. So I get the Atkins. It has 15 grams of protein. It has 2 grams net carbs. It has, and you know the carbs really killing us too. You know everything is a carb. It has 1 gram of sugar. That's the main reason why I chose this one. 1 gram of sugar and 5 grams of fiber. Important for me, for my digestive system. Okay, that's slow. So we need that. All right. So this is what I chose. You choose whatever you like, but I like Atkins, and I only do the creamy vanilla because I tried the other ones and it just wasn't working. So I take half of this and I pour it in my smoothie jar. And you just do your own measurement about how much you want. Okay, so I just take half. Okay, so the rest of it I will use tomorrow. Okay, then because spinach has so many nutrients. Now these little cups, you can get them at a dollar store or whatever. And these are the little cups. These are the name of them. You can probably find them anywhere in a Dollar Tree or wherever. But these are them right here. And you get how many? You get 6. Okay, and so I found them in my cabinet because you know I'm a dollar queen. Okay, so I find little things in case I might need them. And I saw them this morning. I went, I can use these to try to demonstrate. And so, anyway, here we go. These are really just a little tad over a half a cup. Okay, just so you know how much that is. So, but these, and this is fresh spinach. I love spinach. Do whatever you like, broccoli, whatever kind of vegetable. But you got to have some green. I don't really like green in mine, but I do it anyway for my health's sake. So, green. And guess what? I hate these stems. You know the stems that's at the end? I hate these stems on my spinach. I don't even like cooking with them. But we need them because they are very, very high in nutrients. here we go. I'm putting in my spinach. All right. My little half a cup on that. All right. And then here's my mango. Ooh, it's good. All right. I really never did really like mango. I don't like to drink mango, but I like to eat mango. So anyway, here we go. I told you all the nutrients of the mango. Put my mango in there. All right. And this time, I am adding peaches. So this is going to be a peach mango. I'm adding some peaches, fresh peaches. We ain't talking about canned. All right. All right, my peaches. And then now, I'm pretty much ready to blend. Got my ice in there. I got my mango, my spinach. I got my Atkins. I got all my nutrients in there that I want to go straight to my bloodstream. I got all that working. And so now I am ready. Oh, yeah, I forgot to add. Anything else you want to add? Banana or whatever. And so I usually put about 2 strawberries and throw them in there. Cut off the stem, of course. And then, it's good. Just a little bit. You don't have to do the whole. Please don't put the whole banana in there. Just a little bit, okay? To get the flavors that you like. You just kind of practice with it and you get what you like. All right. So anyway, here's my top. Ready to let it roll. Okay. And make sure you know it's closed. There we go. All right. There we go. You hear that ice chopping up? Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Now you look, I got a personal blender. Thanks to one of my daughters in the ministry. Shout out to you, Sarabia. And she bought me this here years ago, at least 3. And it still works. So you get whatever brand you like, as long as it works, that's all that matters. All right? Whatever brand, smoothie, flavors you like, this here works. I think it's a Hamilton Beach. I really don't know, but I had this many years and it's working. So anyway, got my green going on in there, and I see I still got a little more room left in here that I could have added a little more of my nutrients in there of my Atkins, but I don't want it because it depends on how hungry you are. That's quite a bit to drink anyway. So because mine has a dispenser where you can drink, of course most of them do. I just drink it, and then I take the rest of my vitamins with them. Okay, I just start taking my vitamins that I told you, the flaxseed. You know what? In here, I forgot to add that we need magnesium. So many women are deficient of magnesium. So many of us are taking so many things, but we're not taking the magnesium. The magnesium helps you rest. Magnesium, most importantly, break down all these things that we're taking in our system, and giving us so many other immune struggle opportunities to be able to help us with these areas that could be in our bodies that need to come down. So make sure that you take the magnesium. I think I take about 500. That's what this is, the magnesium, okay? So what I got a lot, and I have been taking cod liver oil. That's what they look like. I've been taking cod liver oil tablets for about maybe 20-something years, maybe 25 years. And it helps to ward off, it helps the immune system too, and it helps ward off all kinds of colds and things like that. Before I became more, a little more wiser in what I do today, because we're never going to come to arrive 100. Because we're learning every day because we got hell coming in all kind of forms. But I want you to know that these have worked for me. So I take them with my with my drink. Okay. And it's good, by the way. It's really good. So the thicker you want it, the looser you want it, add more Atkins drink. But it's not real sweet. It has a natural sugar from the fruit in it. And those that are diabetic, you got to be careful. Because you can't have all this sugar. So do less. Do less fruit. Just so you add and you get your flavor. Okay? Well. I don't even want to put it down. Let me make sure I go ahead and take this blood pressure tablet. So I got to get off here. Take the rest of my bottle. Anyway. Let me share this real quick. Before I get off here. Now, some of you that may be diabetic, some of you that, like ice cream like me, please, consider this. I use yogurt. This is my yogurt. I use this, not even the whole thing now. If I'm going to use the whole thing, I might just eat it and don't have a smoothie. But put a little yogurt in there, and then I just use this as an example, because this is for my grandkids when they come over, because I don't eat this. But they have the diet sugar-free kind. That's pudding, and you can put that in there or the yogurt and make it more like an ice cream and put more ice, okay? What else I wanted to share with y'all? I think that was it. I don't see if I got everything. All right. Now, here we go. The other thing that we need to consider is because our whole head, our eye gate, our ear gate, our mouth gate, we need to understand eyes, mouth, ear, your head. We got to cover our eyes when we go out as much as possible. So I just put on any kind of shades I find. And I ain't trying to be fashionable. I'm trying to be protective and prepared. Okay. So because we have, it is a virus. Okay. It's airborne. So we got to be very, very careful. But I sent the message out about Listerine that the prophet Tiffany talked about. I think that's her name. We got to make sure that we use the Listerine. I do that in the morning before I go, when I get up, and then before I leave, I have a bottle in my car that's a spray bottle. So in the event that I've been out, I've been drinking or whatever, juices or whatever, and I slip up, and I know I'm going to a place that looks like it ain't that loose. That seems to be very loose with a lot of people that I got to fight my way through. I make sure I squirt it in my mouth before I get out of the car. So it's right there in my car. So get the Listerine. She said get the gold. The Lord told her to get the gold Listerine. Yes, it has flown off the shelves. Just talk to your store, manager. Let them know that you're trying to get some so you don't have to run around all across town. I was fortunate to find it right away, even though it was the only last two that they had in the store. God gave me favor. Listen. Get the Listerine. I tried to figure out why was the Listerine so important because I don't just listen to the prophet. I speak in the Spirit to Holy Spirit who speaks to me. What is it about this? And like he spoke to her, I can see what that is. It has a lot of alcohol in it and so many other germ-fighting agents. Okay. Most importantly, wash your hands too. Before I begin this, I need to show you. I washed my hands. Get your hands clean. That's why we got to stop eating everywhere. Everybody want to eat everywhere. Everybody want to eat outdoors, want to go everywhere with their food. We got to be careful. So many people are getting sick because people are just not clean. Okay, so and cover your mouth up. Not like this. Your whole nose, everything, all the way up. Okay, please. It's just too much going on. Clean your hands. Keep yourself safe. Lord help. I hope I said everything else. I ain't know I was going to be that long. But let's make sure. I think I got all my vitamins in there. I think I got everything. Whatever you got to do what you got to do. All I know is I'm trying to stay alive. I pray this helped you. Lord help today. Bye-bye. Please share this message. And please get busy with making your smoothie. Okay? Because I got mine and I sacrificed my time to enjoy my smoothie boy to tell you about it. It goes straight to my bloodstream. All them vitamins that's got capsules, they in here. I open them up and pour them in. Okay. Be safe. Please, be safe. In Jesus' name.